Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Gravy Time.
Gravy time.
I'm Chan. That's JD. We got some friends with us tonight. Let's see who it is.
We got
Gravy.
Mike. We got Mr. Brink.
What's up?
And unfortunately, Mr. Matt will not be with us this evening.
Matt's on assignment.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what they say.
It's, hanging out at the lumbar yard.
Oh, bada bing, bada bing. How's everybody doing tonight? Good?
Good.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
The week's on the downhill, and
Yeah, I know. Hit that peak. We're coming down the other side.
Yep.
It's going to be great.
Yep.
The heat should be like going down
Yeah.
some degrees over the next few days. That'll be awesome. Can't wait
We
for
got
that.
80s this weekend at 75-ish or so today. We had 105 back about a week or so ago. It was pretty nuts.
So, Mike, they were saying in the news that like you guys are not used to having that like ever.
No, that's very uncommon. 80s, sometimes 90s, and it's usually about halfway through August for maybe a week, and then it goes back to cooling off and then rain in September. But yeah, quite hot.
That sounds nice, actually.
It's hot. It's like every degree above 100 is like intensifies so much. Got out to my truck and I was like, I just had to open all the doors and let it breathe for a second before I climbed in.
Yeah.
We did get to leave at lunch though, so that was neat. Like, yeah, we're all getting out of here.
I think today I was in the car and it said it was 97 degrees earlier today.
Jeez.
That's
hot.
Yeah, I'm done with it. I don't want it
It
anymore.
was
I like 65 to 70 with a cool breeze, a little bit overcast.
Yep.
I'm down. What, is this where
Hoodie.
you're at? Because maybe we'll just move.
Hoodie
Well,
and shorts.
It rains the other 11 months out of the year.
I don't mind rain so much.
Yeah, it was like 100 something here today and yesterday.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, the feels like, whatever.
Oh
it is.
yeah, the feels like. I forget about the feels like.
Yep.
This
So-
feels like.
And the
Yeah.
sad part is like this neighborhood that's it's somewhat near me. They have food truck Wednesdays, and they were gonna have a barbecue place there today. And so I'm trying to get off work early, and working, and I finally get done. And I was like, all right, let me go check the address of this again. And I go check the listing. They're like, it was canceled. They canceled it hours ago. Due to
Lame.
heat. And the funny thing is I was thinking to myself, I was like, dude, I would not want to be working in a food truck today.
No,
No way.
absolutely not. So
Fug
Let's
up
see.
to that.
real feel today was 106.
Yeah.
It was 97 degrees, but real feel was 106.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Real
But-
feel.
Tomorrow it's supposed to drop to 87 degrees, and that'll be totally fucking awesome.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, enough about the weather.
What is this, the Weather Channel?
I don't know, but I would have loved to have been a weather
Yep.
girl. I'm not even going to lie. I would have loved to have been a meteorologist and a weather girl. That would have been the shit. Anyway.
You can still do that. I mean, we have open nights. We have segments on shows. I mean,
Yeah, I'll just get myself a green screen and we can start doing the weather. The
Yeah,
ROC
okay.
weather.
that could be a little bit fun, actually.
That could actually be pretty interesting.
And now to Chan for the weather.
Yeah.
It's rain.
I think Chan covering the traffic would be
Sorry,
kind of
that was
funny
loud.
too. Y'all are fun.
I don't know if that would be such a good idea. I do
All
get
you idiots
irate.
need to stay off my highway.
Yeah. There's this. I'm gonna tell you. Can I tell you real quick about my traffic situation after I picked I picked Fen up this afternoon from work. And on the way back, there's this box truck behind me, and they keep flashing their lights at me. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? I was going well over the speed limit, because unfortunately I do. And, you know, at least 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. I don't think it's minimum what I usually do.
It's not terrible.
And this, hey,
What's up,
Drew.
Drew?
So like this box truck's blinking their lights at me, and I'm like, what the fuck are these people blinking their lights at me? I just had my tail lights replaced, all this other stuff. I'm like, there can't be anything wrong. I'm not driving like an asshole. I'm in the center of my lane. There's nothing going on. So finally I got over into the right lane, because I usually run the left lane and pass everybody. And I got over and I let them pass me. And they weren't flashing their lights at me. It was these two fat guys dancing in the front of the truck.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
they were doing the fucking
Oh,
Macarena.
Jesus.
I'm not even lying to you. These two fat guys passed me and they're like doing all this crazy shit. And I think they were accidentally bumping their headlights and turning them on and flashing them.
Oh, Jesus.
Pretty sure they were doing the fucking Macarena, man. Two fat
That's-
guys
That's perfect.
driving back from Hershey doing the Macarena in a box truck. It's whatever. It's fine.
Interesting.
That's central Pennsylvania for you. Good times.
I haven't heard the Macarena in a minute. That's wild.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sis started singing it on the way back. She's laughing at me. I'm like, I think these fat guys are doing the Macarena. And they were big dudes. They weren't little guys. Like, they filled the front of the box truck. Like, there was no space for them to really be moving around much. It
Jesus.
was pretty crazy. And they had the windows down, and it's like 106, well, it was 97 degrees, 106 real feel, whatever. And these two fat guys have their windows down, dancing and cruising down the road. Whatever. They're enjoying life. But
Good times.
it's a good time. So they might have been drunk. I don't know. I have no idea.
Alcohol may have been involved.
It could have been. Hold my
Yep.
beer, watch this. I've heard that
Yeah.
way too many times in my life. But anyway, that was the traffic. We had the weather. Now we have the traffic. On to better things.
Very good. Yeah. Look at that.
What are you guys working on tonight? What are we doing? Mike, are you doing anything?
Yeah. This is Medusa number 3.
Oh,
Oh
she's
my.
From
pissed.
Teal Titan.
Wow,
She's very mad.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Now, is that
So
a
I-
different head from the other ones that you
It is a different one. Yep. This is more like a serpent face, kind of. She's got scales and stuff.
And this came from
Teal Titan.
Teal Titan.
Yep.
Very cool.
So working on that a little bit, and the body I did it red because I want to make it look like a coral snake. You guys know what that looks like?
Ooh.
Yeah.
with the
They're like-
black and the yellow.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Very
poisonous.
cool.
So to that, I got her all of her parts painted, kind of base coat, and a few other things, but mostly just that. I got some sculpting. I want to try to fill in the little metallic parts and kind of
Mhm.
make it all nice and smooth. I'll probably
Smooth
keep
it
this
up.
armor piece in the front, but
Wow.
yeah, I got like 5 of these damn things now. I just keep, I better get another one.
Yeah, but you're doing a great job with them, man. They look great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You really do.
Appreciate that. The cool thing is, so if you cut this thing just right, this is the little hip piece that the leg's attached to,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of squeeze the side. Oops, too far.
You're gonna lose it in there forever.
No, I've
Don't do
done
that.
that. I was able to get it out. So it sits right in there, and then
Oh, wow.
you still have your waist articulation.
Oh,
You can
Very
kind of move
cool.
it, bobble it up and down and whatnot. So, and then once you put the hip armor on, it won't slide down. So you can pop it off and do whatever.
Nice.
And it covers that seam.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Smart thinking.
Well. How about you, Brian? What are you working on?
well, I'm gonna do a little bit of work. Nothing spreadsheet related. I decided not to. But so a couple things. One is I'm going to work on this MP10. And so these are the KFC hands upgrades. For those of you who've been in the game a long time, KFC hands are a thing. And so notice that the
Oh, he can't.
right. And
He
so the
can't
rest of the
slip
fingers
anybody to the
are actually
bird.
pretty. So when you create a fist for him, like his
Middle finger just droops.
right. So
That's sad.
I picked up some of this Kiki stuff.
Oh yeah,
So
that's magic.
I think I'm gonna mess with it for the first time tonight, and just
Alright.
tighten up some fingers. And when I'm done with that, I'm gonna build me a table and chairs.
Yes. Oh, I want to see
Nice.
that. I want to see how that
Nice.
scales.
So
That's exciting.
and
It's
that
time
is-
for a true board meeting.
That's right.
Brian Brink. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you working on?
I have some dry brushing to do on DTOF Dio. I have to get shipped out. So I'm going to do some dry brushing. Look at me actually doing some work on the shelf gravies.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's awesome.
And a
I
big cup
feel-
of coffee too, I bet.
And of course, my
Yep.
monster cup of coffee.
Mike, do you see that from Greg?
Wooden foam paints. Oh yeah, allows twists and X's. Oh, nice. That's a good idea.
A wooden foam paint stick.
So like the foam wedges on the paintbrush.
Oh,
Yeah, because they're just on like a dowel.
that's a really
Yeah,
cool idea.
That is a
Because
good idea.
it'll squish and fit down in there, and you don't have to worry about the waist piece dropping down at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
Smart.
Mhm.
Look at that, sharing information,
yeah,
tips and
nice.
tricks.
Little
Tips
tidbits.
and tricks. Yeah.
Crazy
So-
tips.
What are
I'm
you
gonna
working
get-
on, JD?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Jan.
Oh, you're fine.
Well, Mike had like it was just in the chat like, hey, what do you guys want to work on tonight? And Mike said he made some suggestions, and we're gonna build a throne tonight.
Throne.
A stone throne.
Stone throne.
So
That's pretty fun to say.
we got our Hordak, we got our foam, we got a marker, we got a pen, we got some knives and some glue and some scraps from other pieces, and we're gonna see what kind of trouble we can get in.
Nice.
What kind of glue is that?
This is Bob Smith Industries Foam Cure,
Sounds made up, Bob Smith.
right? Bob Smith.
It probably is. It's just some guy.
Well,
Bob
I
Smith.
mean, Bob Smith's a pretty genius guy.
He just wanted to use BS in his.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
true.
BS.
Yeah,
That's right.
I think that's probably correct.
This glue is BS.
That's right.
Pretty clever.
What do you do? Oh, I'm in this BS industry.
Yeah. Sell this bullshit glue.
Oh, Greg T says he found that glue at Hobby Lobby.
Oh, nice.
I ordered it off of Amazon, or there's a store on eBay that is Bob Smith Industries that I order our glue from, just so that we have
Yeah,
large quantities, mass
Nice.
quantities of glue.
like everything that we use is
Bob Smith,
it's all
Oh.
Insecure.
it's all
and-
BSI. That's super glue, like gap filling super glue, and that's
Instaset.
Instaset, which you spray the super glue with, and it automatically sets up, like
Nice.
within a second,
2 seconds.
rather than waiting like 10 seconds for it. But without further ado, I guess I'm gonna figure
Looks
out.
like Drew sent some pictures to the chat too.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna get some work done so that then I can play here real quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play so I can get some work done.
Okay.
It's kind of
So,
a
see what we-
double-edged sword. Drew said
What do
he
we got
sent some pics of some stuff he must be working on.
Yup, he did.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, where'd it go?
Uh-oh.
We're losing things
Uh-oh.
already, and we just got started.
Yeah. I organized all my stuff and now I can't find anything.
Uh-oh.
Here we go, I found it. Good old green stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
This
there you
stuff
go.
sure like sticking to your fingers though.
Oh, sure does.
I gotta
Does
keep my
it help
fingers
to wear
wet.
gloves with the green stuff?
Mm,
I just keep dipping my fingers in water and it kind of
Yeah.
helps a little bit.
That makes sense.
yeah, that's good. See where we're at here.
Anybody got some awesome up and coming plans for the month of July?
I'm gonna see Black Widow in the theater on Friday. I'm super excited.
Nice. Nice.
Then I'm gonna see my friends at ZoulCon the week after that. So excited.
Yeah.
Woo! Lots of fun stuff going on, man.
Yeah, that's fucking next week.
Yep, not this weekend, weekend after.
Yep. I
Then there
think
might
you and
be
I
something
talked about
going
it.
on.
And,
The week after that.
I thought it was in August for some
Yeah.
reason.
yeah. That's because I told you it was in August, and I'm
Well,
an
I
idiot.
thought it was anyway.
And then Dave Matthews Band, go and see them in August.
Oh man, I'm wicked jealous. I just want to say that.
And then tickets might still be available. And let's see. RetroCon in September, TFCon in October.
October.
Going to TFCon.
I really want to go. I want to see John Cleese in September. I'm really kind of down about it at the moment.
Police. Is that
John
Canadian?
Cleese.
That's Monty Python. John.
That's what I
Cleese.
was thinking.
We
Yeah.
talk TV. You talk TV. That's John Cleese.
No, that's Wild something. Eric something. Eric.
Oh, Eric Idle.
Eric
I'm
Idle.
sorry. Same group of people.
Same group of people. You know, I almost watched my first Python movie this weekend. But I didn't
Brian,
get
you
to.
haven't.
You haven't seen
a
those?
Monty Python
I haven't
movie?
seen a single one.
Oh god.
Oh boy, Brian.
Oh, British humor gets me. Like it just gets me, and I love it so much. And John Cleese is my favorite Monty Python fella, and yeah, it's
So when you say that you're gonna go see him, like what does that mean exactly? Like is he
No,
gonna be
I'd like to. He's gonna be performing. Like he's gonna do a little show here in Hershey. He's doing a U.S. tour.
Oh, so like some kind of that's what I meant. Like is he a comedian or is it a variety show? Does he do magic or
He's a
Does-
comedian. He might do a little, singing or something,
Gotcha.
throwing around. But
now he's got to be what, like 105?
perhaps I don't know. All I know is that it sounds like a super good time, and I could use some comedy right about now. Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid staying up really late and watching Benny Hill. I always thought that was a funny show. It was kind of stupid, but it was funny.
Sometimes you need comedy, you know. I don't think we laugh enough about stupid shit anymore. People
Nope.
take things way too seriously, and I just want to laugh. Like one of my favorite Monty Python skits is like the silly walks and the dead parrot and all these things, and it's just pure silliness, you know. It's the lumberjack song. That shit's super fucking funny. And Life of Brian is probably one of my favorite Monty Python movies of all time because it's just ridiculous. It's so silly, but there's a good message at the end, you know. Like I seriously whistled "Always Look on the Bright Side of Life" every morning when I got in the shower for probably 2 straight years, just because I needed that, like, you know. I needed that pick me up, and it's just good stuff. It's like it makes you feel good. I don't know. And John Cleese was
History of the World was one.
Go ahead. History of the World.
Oh, yeah, that was Monty Python, wasn't it?
That was Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. Okay.
But there's yet another awesome, hilarious comedian that I grew up with that kind of comedy in my life. My dad was a big comedy lover, and you know, just love the stuff.
Live, love, laugh.
No.
No? Sorry.
I'm good. I don't need that hanging in my living room. I'm fine. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Nope. We got Monty Python and the Holy Grail in our living room.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
Sideshow.
We found the Monty Python and the Holy Grail figures at Second and Charles a few years ago.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah, and they were all priced like pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Like $20 to $30 a figure.
And then we found the Knight.
There's 6th scale figures.
Didn't we find the Knight at a toy show?
Yeah, I believe so.
The Fleshman Knight?
No, the Knights of Nyeh.
Oh.
A shrubbery.
We require another shrubbery.
We are no longer the knights who said Nyeh. Please leave, or I shall taunt you a 3rd time. I like the Skeletor version of Live, Laugh, Love. What's the Skeletor version of Live, Laugh, Love? Why don't I know that? Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What is it? Charlotte, please tell me. I need to know, my friend. Do not deny me this knowledge. I did buy the I'll show you. I've had it for a while. It's all Crystal's fault. Wolfie's wife. She made me do it.
She made you do it.
She didn't make me. It was like a year ago that I went and jumped on Society 6 when she was doing her bathroom.
Oh,
I just need to find a frame.
So, if anyone's wondering, what the hell is he doing? I am building a base. If anybody cares.
Of course we care.
What are you looking for?
Sanding block.
It's right down there.
Oh.
I put it where
Not in the drawer.
I didn't know you wanted it in the
You would
drawer.
give me a hard time. for not putting stuff away.
I didn't know you would want it in the drawer. You always take it out.
What you got there?
I have what I bought. What I bought because of Miss Crystal.
You gotta turn your camera on.
This is what I bought because of Crystal.
Oh wow.
Isn't it great? It's truly amazing. And I just need to find a frame for it now. It's super beautiful. I love it.
I love like a Costanza picture like that.
Yeah, that's that's Skeletor in the Costanza
Yeah,
pose.
yeah. That episode was hilarious. It's like, oh no, you got to play the game. You got to drop a lewd picture in there.
So JD, you just roughing out the edges, basically.
He's smoothing out
Yep.
the sides so that it's easier to paint and damage. It'll take better damage. It'll take the paint better. One of the things that, like, when you mess with foam as often as we have, if you scuff the surface, it holds paint better. It's almost like you don't really have to prime it as hard if you do that. Get that edge off of it.
I'm also just kind of just making the edge a little cleaner.
Yeah.
One of the tricks to getting like a nice clean cut, of course, is a nice sharp blade. But when you're against your straight edge, you want to make like multiple passes so that you don't chew it up. You know what I mean? You don't get any of this going on.
So do you sharpen those blades? Like what's the
No.
They're breakaway.
Yeah, it's a breakaway.
Oh, okay.
So
Hey Brian,
Hey, what?
could you do me a big favor?
Okay.
how big?
Could you put Drew's pictures up
Oh yeah. I can
and
do
Eric's pictures up after that?
that. Give me a second.
Whose pictures?
Drew and Eric?
Drew and
Oh.
Eric Miller gave me
Oh.
permission to post a couple of his pictures.
Drew said, JD, I got some spray paint for foam from Army Painter. It works really well.
Oh. Wow. From Army Painter, huh? Foam paint.
Got a picture of the label? More pictures.
I'll have to Amazon this. Alright.
I think I might have
Go ahead.
I might have to patent my new fingerprint texture here on this green stuff. I can't stand wearing gloves.
I don't like it either. They slip on my fingers too much. And sometimes when I dry brush, I use like the inside of my, like the meat part of my thumb, and I like dab the brush on it to make sure that there's not too much paint. Instead of using a paper towel, because like the paper towel absorbs too much. So I'm like,
Oh yeah. I've been known to stick my paintbrush in my mouth to get a good tip on it.
Yeah, that too.
Paint included. Like, probably not the smartest thing, but I've never been accused of being too terribly bright, so
Me neither.
it all works. It works.
You end up looking like George Animal Steel. Who cares? You know? It don't matter.
Eating the turnbuckles and shit.
Yeah. Why not?
I love that era of wrestling. Sunday morning. Kung Fu Theater was on after that.
Hell yeah.
Kung Fu Theater. Oh, I love a good Kung Fu movie.
I fancied myself quite the little ninja when I was a young lad. Go down to the woods.
I still think I could be a ninja one day. I don't. No bones about it. I really think that it's possible.
Making nunchucks and blow darts and shit like that.
Nice.
Good times.
Nunchucks.
Yeah. My mom's like, "Where's that fucking broom at?" I don't know.
It broke, Mom. It broke.
I haven't seen it in a while.
It broke. It broke into two 12-inch pieces, oddly.
With a chain in the middle.
Yeah. Who knew there was a chain in the middle of these things?
Yeah. Or a piece of rope or whatever you got, you know.
That foam cure is so cool. It's like rubber cement. Just give it a minute to breathe after you spread it on, and it makes such a solid bond.
We used this shit on wood.
Yeah.
On a chair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
So is that stuff like contact cement? When it touches it, you can't move it, or do you have?
Yeah, pretty. I mean, you have a little bit of play at first, but.
Have you ever messed with barge?
Yeah, that's contact cement.
Oh, is it contact?
Yeah. So it's sort of like that. Like I can still kind of fiddle with it, but
okay.
Once it airs out and you put it back down, it's pretty solid.
That's it, huh?
Yeah. Just give it like 30 seconds and a minute maybe.
Yeah.
Charlotte says, we used to use scrap wood at my grandparents' with some extra baling twine to make Ninja Turtle weapons over and over again. They must have burnt like 50 sets of turtle weapons. And Drew said, "Oh yeah, broomstick nunchucks." So he must have done that too.
You know, when I was a kid, for my, the Ninja Turtle figures back in the day. You know how Mikey's nunchucks were just that little piece of plastic and it would break?
Yeah.
Real easy. I remember this one time I used thread and staples and some tape to create the chain between the nunchucks.
Thread and staples.
Yeah, so basically you just create staples and then you can just feed them together. And I remember I was so proud of myself. So happy.
Oh yes, you like made your own chain almost.
Yep, with the staples. Yep.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Look at this. Ingenuity at its finest.
I used to make
10-year-old.
jewelry out of paper clips, like the big heavy duty paper clips. I used to make rings and shit. It's a dumb thing. But I never made nunchucks. So. Womp womp.
Womp womp. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now what?
This will be our base. What do we think?
Looking good.
Charlotte says she still makes dollar bill rings. I don't know how to do that.
Dude, I do that too.
No
I do
shit.
it all the time. In fact, I will do that here on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone do it before.
Oh, Chan, it's a great icebreaker at the bar, I'll tell you.
I'm sure. I'll bet. I mean, I was a bartender and I would get dollar bills folded into all kinds of stuff, but I never saw anyone make one. Not ever. And dollar bill origami was not something I was ever into. Regular origami, I used to make like the crane and the little boxes and all kinds of stupid shit.
The box that you make and then you blow in it and it blows up. You ever do that one?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I bet I could still remember how to make one of those today.
Paper airplanes are about the extent of my origami.
Yep.
I got in plenty of trouble making those too.
Make a mean paper airplane.
You can make some pretty kick-ass paper airplanes.
Yeah.
If you get into it.
There's one I remember you fold it all weird and you rip like the back and you can make like little air dams or something in the back. You throw it and it'll just do loops.
Yeah.
Those are cool. Throw it in the air and come back and hit somebody in the back of the head with it. You're all looking around. No, do.
I didn't do it.
Fuck did that?
One me.
Not me. I didn't do it.
We always did the pencils in the ceiling of the art room.
Yeah.
That was more like a thing with the ruler. Take a pop on the ruler and slingshot him up.
I remember when I was in first or second grade. I don't know. I was going to this school. The school was going downhill. They were like, I think they went out of business the next year. But it was like this kind of private school. But anyway, the older kids, I was part of that class. We had, I don't know, I can't remember exactly, but there was like this spare classroom that had like cubby holes in it where kids would put their book bags and their lunch boxes and stuff. And we got on a kick where we would just make paper airplanes all the time, and basically we would store the paper airplanes in the cubicles, like they each had their own hangar or whatever. And,
That's pretty awesome.
I remember there was this one, I can't remember who made it. I don't know if it was me or my friend. But I remember we just wrote the number 10 on it in green marker, and that plane was unbeatable. No one could beat that plane.
Nice.
I wonder where that plane is now.
Did you guys play paper football?
I didn't do that until I moved up a level, went to the next school.
Hike school.
Yeah.
Hikes.
All right, I got some picks from Drew.
Ooh, let's see what our friends have been doing.
Oh, hold on. Before I do that, let me make sure that I don't.
I always want to throw my paints away after I see this Drew's work.
No,
Yep.
not me. I just want to get those glasses, so I can see it.
Oh, look at that, dude.
Oh my god.
Wow,
That's cool.
man, that's beautiful. Drew, where did you get that head?
Is this like a battle?
Wolf King Customs, maybe?
Maybe. That's awesome.
That is cool.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I really, really like that.
He's got. Oh, look at
Oh,
those
no
feet.
shit.
That's
Oh.
fucking cool.
Wow.
Those little ankle covers are cool too.
Mm-hmm.
That might be all part of the same sculpt.
Yeah, I wonder if it is.
I would wager a guess that it is. Damn, that's awesome.
Well, that would look good then from a posing perspective, right? Otherwise, yeah. So yeah, I bet they are the same. That's pretty good. I like that. It's even got the grime and the toenails.
Yeah,
It's good.
those are nice colors too. Oh, Minotaur.
Ooh.
A big one.
Wow.
That's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Are these all commissions, Drew? Because you just said I'm not sure who made the other head, but it was sent for commission. These are all your commissions? Wow, look at that. Look at
Yeah, that's
that.
nice.
Beautiful.
It's very cool.
Wow.
Did the scars really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So people just send him parts. Like, paint this for me. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I've heard that from some other people that like they'll buy stuff from certain sculptors or 3D print companies, and then they'll ship them to somebody to then paint.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Do you think
He's-
these are molded in or are they like loose? The rings.
Yeah, they're molded in. It's all
Okay.
one.
Yeah, because Mike, I think I've seen you paint this before. This
Yeah, I did
particular
that.
one.
That's awesome. Wes, to catch you up, we're looking at stuff that Drew did for commissions, and JD's working on a throne.
So
Oh yeah,
This
there's
one
your the blue guy.
I'm
The
guessing.
blue boy.
I'm guessing. Oh yeah.
Babe.
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 Oh, yep.
That's awesome.
Oh, you have the chains on there. That's what was throwing me
Yeah.
off. What did I do? I screwed something up. This?
Mhm.
This? There we go. So, I think he painted the shin stuff too. I don't know if there's
Yeah, it looks so different. It looks so different than stock
Yeah.
color.
Yeah, for sure.
Drew said the Minotaur is a full body paint. So
Ah.
did you dye it? Did you do the synthetic dye thing?
Looks
To
like
it.
the joints are the same color.
Yeah.
Mm,
That looks really good.
that's awesome.
And we got this
Look
guy.
at that beard.
He does dwarfs really good too.
That's so badass.
I quit.
No, just kidding. Whatever.
I do. I quit.
Me and JD are going to become
Good luck.
professional skateboarders.
Do it. I dare you. I
Professional
double
skateboarder.
dog dare you guys to do that right now. Like, just come on. Do you have any idea how awesome that would be? Like how famous you would be to do something like that at our age would be. Whoa, super incredible. That's a badass.
Oh yeah,
So
that's the
this
new
is,
Oh wow.
new orc body.
yeah, what's his name? Or I don't know. I'm looking at him. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't. I'm bad at
Matt's
remembering
old
that
boy orc.
Yep.
name. Yeah, yeah.
And is this just the head, Drew? Either that or these are lighter green, but it could just be the light. I can't tell. Mine's in the dark right now. But yeah, man, that's
Yeah,
that's
that's
nuts.
awesome.
Like getting all in there.
Drew said yes, just a head paint. And Charlotte said, then Drew will send his skateboarding demos and you will quit that too.
Yep. Exactly.
Probably.
And we got a little a priest carry-all, a satchel
Yep.
of some kind, messenger bag.
Yep.
That's
Only-
awesome.
I only know
Yeah,
this
that's good.
because I bought some. I'll be going back to the office here soon, and Amazon on Prime Day had some messenger bags like in the clickbait stuff, and I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. So I bought it, and I got home. I was like, I don't know, man, this is like a purse. And I was like, it's not.
It's
I'm not
not
taking
a,
this to work.
it's not a purse. Indiana Jones carries one.
It's not
satchel.
a purse. It's European.
It's a satchel.
Yeah, but it's not as.
Did it come with a Bible?
It's not as no. It's not
No?
as rugged as Indiana Jones's. But
What? How much was it? Really expensive? Because I've been trying to
No.
hunt one down.
well, Chan,
And I-
I'm glad that you're in the market because it
Mm.
was not expensive at all.
Really?
It might be something, and this is how crazy it was, because Amazon's easy with the returns.
Right.
They had them in two sizes. They had one that was smaller, and one that was a little bit bigger. So I bought them both. To
No
see.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
and I was like, huh.
We might have to talk, Brian,
All right.
because I
Hmm.
definitely am in the market for a messenger bag.
Well, I think this would be
Satchel.
right up your alley, and you can choose whether or not you need the big one or the little one.
There we go. I mean, like, look at this. It's all working out.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And it's a nice neutral gender color
Yeah.
of khaki.
That's
Khaki color.
perfect. That's
Tacky.
absolutely
Nice.
wonderful. Look at that.
All right, another
Nice.
dwarf. Dude, I'm
I
so
can never
glad
get
you-
the washes to look that good. That is just fantastic.
Oh shit. That's awesome.
I'm guessing that's what that is. A brown wash.
brown
What's up,
wash.
Paul?
What's up, Paul?
Welcome.
Hi, Paul.
That Drew, that just looks so great. I love it.
And
Oh yeah, here's Eric Miller's. Look at that.
Oh,
Oh
Is that-
my.
so
that's
Mike,
beautiful.
This is the one you're working on now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's even looks
There is
wet.
so much detail and so many heads on that thing.
Wow.
I saw that and I'm like, holy shit. I mean, all the different colors he's got in the front. I think he uses an airbrush. I'm not 100% sure, but it's fucking fabulous work.
Dang.
The eyes,
Fucking tabulous.
yeah,
That looks scary as shit.
it does,
I like
huh?
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I'd fucking, oh, fuck.
That's really cool.
When I've done the base on these Medusa heads, I mean, it's like an hour and a half job just putting the base on.
This is why you shouldn't piss off a Karen, because they actually turn into this after the fact. Sorry, no.
That's what's hiding underneath.
Yeah, that's correct.
Their haircut transforms
Into snakes.
into snakes.
Yes.
Like, look at
Doesn't
the
she look like
tops.
she's screaming, "Can I see your manager?" Like, doesn't that look like? No, never mind.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah. What is that, Brian?
Like the tops of the heads. Like, this is a lot of work, man. I bet
Yeah.
this take like a week, like a
I
heavy
saw-
week of doing
I saw a
this.
post and somebody asked him how long it took. I think it was about 8 hours.
Yeah,
I can easily believe that, though.
yeah, man, dude.
Lots of washes, dry brushes,
Over and
airbrushes.
over and over
Yeah.
and over.
Wow. Dry time in between and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
layering paint.
That's nuts.
He posts on the Cabal all the time.
Eric Miller, you said?
Yeah. Yep. Eric
Nice.
Miller.
That's crazy.
You got some talented friends out there.
Yeah. I asked him permission if I could post this, and we chatted back and forth a little bit. He's a pretty cool dude.
Right on.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
We love to see that stuff.
Yeah. Anybody in the chat, you want to post something? We'd love to see it.
Yeah. Send it to one of us and we'll get it up, because it's super fun to share this stuff.
Yeah. Sharing ideas and techniques.
Yeah. I learned so much from that kind of thing, just hearing how other people do stuff and seeing their work and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
I am going to order myself a pair of those magnifying things, though. I am, Drew. I'm going to do it. I keep going back and forth, like, can't sit across the desk making googly eyes at JD all the time. I need to get some things done.
You're hilarious.
Yeah, that's so funny. You remind me, Chan, of my 8th grade teacher. You know, because
I
like in
do.
8th grade, you know, it's like, you know, boys and girls, and yeah, her name was Mrs. Trepko, and God, I'd be afraid to look her up now and see that she's no longer with us. That would just break my heart. But she'd be like, "Stop making googly eyes at each other and do your work."
I do. He often misses it, though, because he's working on stuff and I'm on the other side of the desk, like peeking through a gap in the foam that he's working on, like this far, like this much.
She's full of
I'm
it.
just,
She's making all this up.
I love that picture you just put up, Chan.
oh,
Live, laugh,
yeah.
love. That's funny.
That Charlotte sent that to me. That's
Oh,
that's
nice.
that's the Skeletor she was talking about
Oh,
Nice.
earlier in the chat.
I thought that Skeletor's version would have 3 different words.
I know, me too.
3 different words.
I was kind of hoping that it would, like, somebody would get that creative. Let's see. Paul says he doesn't have anything to show. Drew says, thanks for the kind words. It makes me feel good about painting. And Luis says, maybe I'll send some pics over next time.
All right.
Anytime.
Yeah, definitely.
Please. And it doesn't have to just be custom figures. It can be dios that anybody's done and stuff like that. Because we do that too. See, that's what I'm working on right now.
Anything.
Boom. See?
Nice.
Just getting it done. Drew says, Drew asked, what 3 words would Skeletor have? That's what I was wondering.
Trivia. Uh-oh.
Boob.
Already.
Next time, I'll get you He-Man.
Get the answer to that question.
H2O.
Whoa.
I like that little bog creature that was Drew's first picture. That little dude's cool. So, Brian.
Yes. Do I owe another favor?
Are you going to be going in on the Cosmic Legions when they come out?
I'm kind of curious to see what they're about.
See what's what first.
I'm definitely going all in on that first wave because that's just a smart investment.
Yeah.
No matter what the hell it is.
Yeah.
Um,
There'll be $500 figures in 3 years.
yeah, for sure. And here's Drew's answer. Next time, He-Man. Live, laugh, love. I mean, yeah, I'm into space stuff. I'm kind of curious to see what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, it could be anything. I'm really interested. No, I'm not that interested. But it's going to be fun to see how different they are from what people's expectations are.
Yeah.
I think from what I see people thinking, they're like, mythics in space! But that's not what it could be, right?
Right.
We might get some aliens and
some astronauts.
yeah, there's gonna be laser guns, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And so I'm really kind of curious. Like, there's a lot of like I had mentioned, like I was really interested in Starcom as a kid, and Starcom, at least the good guys, you know, you had your 3 branches of the space military. You had your flyboys, you had your Marines, and then you had your guys who stayed in the starbase the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, doing the administrative work type of stuff. And you know, that toy line is how I learned to recognize rank, like insignias, like captain and lieutenant and colonel and all that other stuff. And yeah, so I'm really interested. Like, they might do something like that. They're like, you might have some official astronaut type guys with ranks and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool to do.
Yeah.
But then they can also go and, you know, you could, if you guys ever watch The Expanse, you know, you have your belters, you know, your kind of hodgepodge, you know, mishmash type of scoundrels and stuff like that. You know, it'd be kind of cool to see. You know, kind of neat. So, I mean, so basically, instead of it being in the realm of mythos of stuff like that, just something a little more practical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So yeah.
I'm
get it.
To see.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what they do with like troll size, what they're gonna come up with.
Right. But if we get like space necromancers, I'm probably gonna lose interest. I think. You know.
Yeah.
So keep my necromancers on the ground and barefoot where they belong.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh, there's so them that got, that's Eric EM Customs. That was his Medusa head in the
Yeah.
chat.
I was just gonna say EM Customs.
Yeah. Yep,
You're welcome
that's
in
him.
anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
And welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome
Yeah.
aboard.
Definitely welcome.
To the Gravies.
Okay.
Yeah, Charlotte, that's the guy that did the Medusa Gorgon head.
Yep.
And Drew says he thinks there'll be a military type group.
That would be cool.
Yeah. And Charlotte said, I hope there are some StarCraft homage figures like they did with the He-Mans in Mythics.
That would be neat too.
That would be
That
pretty
would be
cool.
pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Nightwing and him said, well, I made some Cobra ranks to go on my troopers. Anyone want to see them?
Send them over.
It's all about sharing, my friend. It's all about sharing.
Yep.
Okay.
Matt would like that. Space
Starcom?
Marines and Wolves.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
40K.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of hope they do what they did with the Mythic Legion stuff and sort of like mix a bunch of sci-fi, storylines and create characters that we can fuck with and turn into other alien creatures and all this kind of stuff that, I hope that's what they do. They probably will, but like that's where my heart is at in it. Like, please make like crazy space storyline stuff. And Charlotte wants to know who's Sharon. Sharon's my aunt. No lie, it's my mom's older sister. Her name legit is Sharon. No joke. That's for real. I have an aunt Sharon. Yeah.
Who's Sharon? Sharon?
Charlotte's being silly.
Oh.
Just making jokes. These are the jokes, folks.
Jokes!
Feel free to
Days.
laugh if you want.
If not, that's cool.
We'll try harder next time. Yeah. So, okay, Brink, you have them.
All right.
Pictures, right?
There we go.
Hey, did you guys ever see a movie called Fanboys? It's from like 2009. And there's not.
Something like that.
Don't think so. What's it about?
It's about this group of friends who go to break into,
Skywalker Ranch.
yeah, because they want to see episode 1 before it's released.
Oh, no, I haven't.
And it's super funny. It's a lot of like that Star Trek, Star Wars, bumping head kind of things.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So
like,
funny.
like G1 and Beast Wars fans.
Oh, okay. I never did get into Beast Wars.
I'm having a hard time with it currently. Not gonna lie. JD keeps watching it for bed, and I'm like, I just can't get into it. I just can't get into it.
This is shit.
I'm happy for people that like it, though.
Me too. I think it's the animation that gets to me. Like, I want to see either drawn animation or really good CGI type stuff, not
Well, look,
like,
we didn't have that in the 90s. Okay?
crappy.
Yeah.
I know.
There wasn't a such thing as good animation in the 90s.
No,
No.
I know.
Gargoyles was good.
They
Well,
went.
yeah, that was hand drawn, but
Where'd they go to see episode 1? They went to Skywalker Ranch. Their intention was to infiltrate, as it was a secret mission to infiltrate the Skywalker Ranch. And the one guy has like this van that he custom made that has an R2 head in the top of it. It's super fucking hilarious. You have to check it out. It's
and it makes all kinds of Millennium Falcon noises too.
yeah.
Oh wow.
It's called Fanboys, and I think we watched
Fanboys.
it on Amazon. I think,
I believe.
but
that's
it
correct.
was really good for an older movie. If you want something to kind of like chuckle to while you're doing stuff, it's a good one to throw on. I was surprised at all of the actors that were in it. It's like a star-studded cast, to be honest. I was like, holy shit, I know who everybody in this movie is.
Yeah, I mean, like Carrie Fisher's in it.
It's crazy.
wow.
Shatner
was in it.
I love William Shatner.
Jay and Silent Bob were in it.
Yeah, just so many cameos, and it was really good. You're right, Charlotte. It is actually a really touching movie. It's also really funny. It's cute. It's got a good story.
It's got a good story.
And Rush? Come on.
Yeah,
Who
Rush.
doesn't love Rush? Let's be serious.
Sorry.
All right, here's chat winging them. I see what you're doing here, chat winging them. This is interesting.
Take
got-
care, Wes. Thanks for stopping by.
Aw.
Bye, Wes.
Good night, Wes. Thanks for chilling with us, man. See you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, like next. No, the week after that. We'll see.
Private
So-
Corporal Sergeant.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead.
got
I'm
the
sorry.
ranks all separated.
Yeah. So these are the rank things that we talked about, but they're specific to Cobra. So, Night winging them. Are you drawing these out? Like, are you
Printing them?
digitally making these? This is interesting. Is this based on any kind of canon, or are you making this up? Like, cause that's kind of neat.
That's interesting. I'd kind of like to know an answer to that question too.
Yeah. And he's gonna have to make these like super small if he's
Yeah.
putting them on. 2 diamonds. Chat William, come on, type it up. Never mind the syntax. Don't worry about your typos.
Found the enlisted in a cosplay group.
Oh, cool. Yeah, man. Those hardcore GI Joe. They're kind of like the 501st
Like the
with the
501st.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, GI Joe has similar cosplay communities. I forget what they're called, but yeah.
Aren't
that's
they
pretty
usually
cool.
at like local conventions though?
Yeah.
I remember seeing some of those guys at NJCC and
RetroCon.
TFCon, RetroCon, yeah.
They all hang out in that first row
Yeah.
with their remote control R2D2s and whatnot,
Yeah.
and there was this one time this guy was in like a white Boba Fett suit. That thing was pretty creepy.
Oh wow.
I still get weak in the knees. when
prototype?
Darth Vader walks by us, yeah. Dude, seeing a real life Darth Vader is pretty
Intimidating.
it is.
Yeah.
Especially if he's the right height.
Yep.
You're just like, yeah.
Every once in a long while, they have a toy show at the fairgrounds here, and there's no shortage of the R2D2 remote controls. But there's usually a Vader walking around with stormtroopers. It's pretty awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, the some of our friends who are in the 501st Eric and Donna, they made their from Hole in the Wall Productions. They made the R2s that are traveling around here, and they don't live far from us.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look very. I mean, I couldn't tell the difference.
They did a steampunk one too, which is actually pretty cool also.
Yeah.
Sweet. He said, found the enlisted in a cosplay group, made up the officers. The officer is for the colors. Glad I can make water slide decals. That's
Cool.
where it's at. That's what we're talking about. So, Eric Miller, dude, did you airbrush the Medusa head? I want to know if it was airbrush or dry brush or what went on.
Yeah, I was looking at that like, how the hell did you do that?
I'm just curious. Inquiring minds
Want to know.
I need to get an airbrush one of these days. I keep saying that every time.
We found a pretty decent one. Wasn't too terribly expensive at was it Michael's? Was it Michael's where we got ours, or was
I
it?
think so. We got the Ninja Turbo Air thing.
Iwata.
The Iwata.
We
Ninja.
did a little bit of research, like found some YouTube stuff that's like people were testing airbrushes and talking about them, and for what we wanted it for, it was just a really practical purchase, and it wasn't that expensive. Had some good
What do we
reviews.
think? All the way back,
Yeah, I would, or at least,
or like
I mean, like maybe the width of a piece of foam away from the very back.
Whoa.
that's what I'm doing.
He says the base coats are all airbrush, but most of what you see is traditional brushwork.
Nice, very cool.
Yeah.
Says, I think I used 6 different greens and a couple green and brown inks, then a little Caucasian flesh tone with some washes and highlights. What type of paint did you use for your traditional brushwork? Were you using Citadel or something else? Just out of curiosity, so our friends
That's
can
my
know.
that's my guess.
Yeah. And did you do the sculpt on it as well? Just
Oh,
okay.
Teal Titan made the sculpt.
Teal Titan made this. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other.
Some space.
Them.
Oh, Drew said to leave some
Them
space in the
that
back for figures to stand. At least
So
put a foot behind it, maybe at least.
You think further up?
I agree with Drew actually. Like it wouldn't be bad to be able to at least put.
Can we see that?
He says, yes, I love Citadel paints. I do love Vallejo greens, though. Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, those sculpts are crazy awesome. I've been wanting somebody to do a Medusa for so long, and then when I first saw it, I was like, holy shit. Need 10 of them.
Oh, he uses an Iwata too. He uses an Iwata Eclipse airbrush. Cool. Very cool.
That's the kind I'm getting then. I gotta practice. A long time ago, I got. Oh, go ahead, Jan.
No, go ahead.
A long time ago, I got this test when I used to paint model cars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They had this. It was like an aerosol can. It was like a poor man's kind of airbrush thing.
Yeah.
It was a little thing, and it didn't work out too well for me. It's probably user error, but I'm like, man, this is garbage. I need an actual one. but I never really.
I think it's more equipment than anything else with most things. Like if you're somebody who can comprehend what you're doing, I think you just need better equipment, you know?
Well, I think it was $9 too, so that ought to tell you a lot of the story right there.
Dirtying this up a little bit.
Do it.
All
All right. Gonna
Make some
give
noise.
away my secret and how I do magnets.
Oh, damn it.
That drill is like magic. Just the Dremel.
Oh, did I miss the secret?
Secret revealed.
There it is. Magnet
Kind
time.
of.
Nice.
Gotta install them. It'll.
Got to take the little melted nipple out of the.
She said nipple.
Nipple.
Nipples.
Melted.
Now. Oh, I need 6.
OnlyFans.
6.
Mr. Eric Miller says the airbrush changed my process like crazy. I just got it this past Christmas and I'm still learning a lot. That's great.
Yeah.
Do you have a box? Or are you using like an airbrush box, or how did you
paint booth.
set that up? Greg T said he got 2 Castle Grayskull sets delivered today. They are so awesome, and like
2
4 exclamation marks.
Yeah, somebody's talking about the origins.
The origins.
Charlotte said she pre-ordered more of that RP Soundwave than one person needs. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I missed the bus on that one.
Oh yeah.
And Nightwingenum says he has an idea for Rangers thanks to JD.
Whoa.
Rangers. Power Rangers?
Elf Rangers?
Elf Rangers? Oh, get in there.
For some reason, every time somebody says Rangers, all I think about is Breakfast Club.
Oh.
I want to be an Air Force Ranger running down the hall.
And running down the hall.
I love that movie.
Okay. I got spider webs everywhere.
I painted my dining room table. I live in a tiny farmhouse, but I put a box behind when I'm painting. Take care of overspray.
Nice.
And I wear a mask. My wife would skin me alive if I was painting on the dining room table.
Dude, so, like, if you don't have a workspace and you have to do something like that, I save cereal boxes, and basically you cut up one side and it gives you a nice disposable placemat to use.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
He said the first time he airbrushed inks, he was sneezing blue for a few hours. I get that.
Yeah, and like when I started using a Dremel too, obviously you start sanding stuff's gonna start go flying everywhere.
Yep.
I forget, it was like a transformer box. It was a big one that had like a window in it. It was like, and so that's what I ended up using like as my workspace, because you could put your hands in both sides, and then you had the window that you could see what you were doing, and then that way you didn't have like plastic parts and stuff and dust flying everywhere.
I wish the first few times we used the airbrush, we would have been using a fun color. We were just trying to prime like already cut dios with like black base paint.
Oh yeah.
And pretty much kept blowing my nose for a little while.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, this Kiki stuff works pretty good. My fingers are not floppy anymore.
I think cereal boxes is a really good idea, Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still floppy.
Have you guys ever reproduced the paint color of Juno the Crusher? Her tattoos?
The color?
Yeah, have you guys ever tried matching that?
No.
No, not yet.
I was thinking about giving her tattoos all over.
I think
Or at
that's a
least
good
a few
idea.
more.
I've looked up some like Nordic tattoos or Nordic paint, warrior paint for women and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And because I've tried to recreate that kind of thing for Halloween and other such things, and just out of boredom, sometimes I'll just paint my face.
Other such things.
Right. So so you might want to look into that too, because you could get pretty traditional with some of her markings if you wanted to.
Yeah, check that out.
Oh, Drew said he sent a picture of the spray paint
Okay.
that he used.
I will check it out.
If you guys haven't put Juno on a horse yet, I highly recommend it.
Okay.
She looks great riding a horse.
I bet. She's probably one of my favorite figures.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
I love her head sculpt. That's what I aspire to look like one day.
I mean, I think they met you and then
No.
yeah, I think they did, and then they were like,
I think they owe you.
Make a figure of this lady. She's super fucking hot.
I think they owe
Very
you some
sweet.
royalties there, Chan.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm into that. I can handle that.
Interesting. Well, if you weren't creeped out before, you might be now.
Oh yeah, the moose. That thing's gonna be a monster. I got two of those.
Moose.
Yeah,
Moose.
big moosey.
Big moosey.
There's a lot of good figures in that wave. Pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
All right. So, let this shit set up. In the meantime, that is the right side. Good.
Magnets in.
Magnets are in.
Magnets down. Woo.
Okay, so I'm not going to connect it just yet.
Probably good to give it a couple of hours before you
Yeah.
stick them together. So what are you gonna do pattern wise? Are you gonna do like square stone? Are you gonna how are you gonna work that?
So roughly.
What are you guys talking about? Creeped out, and I was just gonna say I leave my Juno in her package for her own sake. Oh, Paul.
Okay, that's about where we're at here with this.
It kind of looks like a cartoon character with like two little teeth right there.
Ah! Yep, it is. His bottom jaw.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Hordak.
Yeah,
Looks like he has a big Fu Manchu mustache, too, kind of.
yeah.
There we go.
Here, we'll just do this.
Kung Fu Theater. That was the cheesiest shit ever. If I watched it now, I'd probably be able to stand it. But
Kung Fu Theater.
yeah,
I still watch old Kung Fu movies on Netflix and stuff. I love them.
all
They were
the,
cheesy.
all the subtitles, or not subtitles, but their voices didn't match their mouths, and I could never get enough of that stuff.
Me neither. It was good.
What was one of my favorites is the Five Venoms. Love that.
I think
movie.
I've seen that one.
I love it
That
so
sounds
much.
familiar.
So good. And
I just watched Enter the Dragon not too long ago.
that's a good one too.
Yeah.
I like the ones that have like Bruce Lee and famous people in them and stuff, but I also like the ones that have people in them that you're like, I don't even know who any of these motherfuckers are, man. This is good shit. And
There
I
was
like
one-
go ahead.
Go, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say I like kind of like the spoofs they do sometimes too, like the comedy ones, like Kung Fu Hustle. I fucking love that movie so much.
There was one I remember called Drunken Style,
Oh yeah.
and it had this old dude, and he would look like he was just trash, and and the dude came up and started fucking with him, and he just kicked his ass anyway. Super Ninjas was another one. They just had these weapons that kept breaking apart and doing other weird shit. And, yeah, that was so long ago when I watched that.
Old Jackie Chan movies. He did a Drunken Master one that one time. That was pretty
Fearless
good.
Hyena.
Fearless Hyena.
Yeah.
That's good.
My favorite. Fearless Hyena.
Nothing like a good Kung Fu movie.
Yeah.
When you said Drunken Style, I just couldn't help thinking of Gangnam Style.
Yeah, I agree with Charlotte. Oh, Paul said if it's a creepy contest, I'll always say hold my beer. You're silly, Paul. Charlotte said, I wish they made a sequel to Kung Fu Hustle. They set it up at the end, showing all those styles to that fat kid. Or Kung Pao Enter the Fist. That's a pretty good one.
Oh, take care, Paul.
Oh, good night,
Bye,
Paul.
Paul.
Thanks
Thanks
stopping
for hanging
by.
out.
See you, buddy.
Yeah. I got to resist the urge to keep going. I need to let this dry first.
Oh.
Wait it out, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
Don't rush it.
I always get
Like if
mad when I rush stuff.
So I get this dry tonight. I can throw some primer on it tomorrow and start painting the next day.
Yeah.
But I've got other stuff I can do.
Wait it out.
It's all gonna happen.
I got this head sculpt here too. I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Drew said he always liked the Last Dragon movie.
Planetary dog toys. I was thinking about making a stone colored, not really a bodyguard, but a soldier for the Medusas. Make him look like he's been turned to stone and then reanimated or something.
Oh wow, yeah,
That's a good idea.
That would be pretty rad.
I've been going to toy stores looking for rubber snakes and shit.
I see him at Target more than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Along with my fart ninjas. I have no idea why I just want all the fart ninjas. I just do. I just want them all.
All of them.
Every single one. Greg T says gargoyle or one of those Asian pottery dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah. It does kind of look like that, Drew. What the hell are those things called?
What are you talking about?
The flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz. Did they have a name, or are they just the flying monkeys?
Flying monkeys, I thought.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I
remember the movie, but I don't remember.
I think the part of my brain that was responsible for remembering that went up in smoke.
Oh, yeah. Long time ago.
Yeah. Last week.
I
No,
hear you.
it's been a while.
I just know that I'm pretty sure I lost like 4 straight years and just don't really remember those 4 years. But I wasn't just smoking, I was making food with it as well.
So we tried something new with our dog. It's like the last couple years, she's been fine with fireworks and lightning and noises, and all of a sudden she's entered this total skittish phase. So we got her these little edible things from the pet store that's supposed to calm them down. And I was looking at the bag and I'm like, hemp extract, all this other shit. So this is going to get our dog stoned so she doesn't freak out with the fireworks. And she's like, well, no, not quite really. I'm like, well, tell me what it really is then. I don't want to make our dog an addict over this. She'll start shaking and everything every time she wants another one.
What do you call it?
But
maybe she's eating the treats too.
But she actually was pretty calm. We gave her 2 of them and she seemed okay.
What was it
But I don't know if it worked or if she just was not bothered by it.
Well, what are you giving your dog?
They're designed to reduce anxiety for like fireworks or loud noises, thunder, all that kind of stuff. And they've got some stuff from pot plants in it. I don't know how much of it's active. I don't think there's any THC in it, but it's something calmables. I can't remember what they're called, but
calmables. It's bacon.
Yeah, she'll fuck up some of those.
Greg T said he likes the Wheelers in Return to Oz. Me too. I do remember those. Nightwing and him wants to know, does anyone think that wire would work to make nunchucks?
Sure.
Drew said Google's. I think he means for his G.I. Joe ninjas. Drew said Google says they are called flying monkeys, but the leader was named Nico.
Willy Wonka.
I think Nightwing and him has an issue with Wizard of Oz and Willy Wonka.
I like the Willy Wonka movies.
I was just going to say which one, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory original with Gene Wilder? Because
Gene
that shit's
Wilder.
awesome.
Yeah,
I
Gene
love
Wilder.
him.
Yeah.
Like, I adore that man.
Yeah, I'm not a massive Johnny Depp fan, but I did like that one that he did too.
I didn't hate it. Yeah, it was
But
good.
the original one was the best.
Yeah.
You get nothing.
Yeah.
Good day, sir.
I like the Futurama spoof episode that they did when they went to the Slurm factory.
Yes.
Yeah. I love Gene Wilder though. Like everything
Yeah,
he's ever
he's-
done is awesome.
He's fucking hilarious.
There's this one. God, I need to watch some Futurama, man. Where the hell's that show? On
I know.
streaming. There's this one. Instead of the Oompa Loompas, they call them the Uncle Lunkas, and they start singing, and they're like, "All right, stop singing," and then they start singing again, and they're like, "Hey, shut up," and they start singing, and Bender just goes, "Shut the hell up!" Dude, Bender, man, he just cracks me the hell up. I love that guy.
Oh, Bender.
I think he's JD's favorite too. I love Oompa Loompas.
Yeah.
The only part of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie with Gene Wilder that freaked me out was when they got on the boat. And when I was young, it freaked me out. He's all like, well, the rowers keep on rowing or some shit.
Oh,
He just
yeah,
goes
he's-
off and it gets all psychedelic around him. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, he's like almost losing his shit.
Mhm.
Like, oh, calm down, dude.
Just relax, buddy. Just relax. It's all right.
Ease yourself.
Yeah. Greg T says one of his favorite Gene Wilder movies was Hear No Evil, See No Evil.
Yes.
That's a great one, man.
Yeah, yep.
That's a really good one. But he also had a good counterpart in that movie, too.
Yeah.
Does anybody
Fucking-
remember who that was?
Richard Pryor.
Richard freaking Pryor. Talk about a comedy genius.
Yeah, that dude's
What a
hilarious.
talented dude. I liked Haunted Honeymoon. I thought that was a really good movie.
Did you say
Dumb.
taunted?
Haunted.
Okay.
Haunted Honeymoon.
Haunted.
And
Haunted.
Young Frankenstein. That was
Oh,
Young
yeah, yeah.
Frankenstein.
so freaking
Yeah.
good.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Charlotte said her favorite was, and she's talking about Futurama, the D&D spoof movie when Bender was Cornelius, Anglesmith, Fancy Man of Cornwall.
I don't know if I remember that one.
Did you not see that one, Brian?
I don't know. I thought maybe I seen them all, but then they then they went off air, then they came back, then they went off air. And then I might not have caught the last couple of seasons.
Maybe something to look into.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. Where are we going?
I'm gonna pen the base.
Get those curves in those stones. Oh,
Huh?
Blazing Saddles, Greg T. Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
God, I love that movie.
Yeah.
My dad still laughs at that movie every time we watch it so hard. His face turns red, he can't breathe, and he's just got tears running. Like he's just making this really odd like noise in his throat and he's just dying. He can't even see the screen anymore. He does the same thing with planes, trains, and automobiles. If you watch that with him, he
yeah.
does the same thing. He laughs so hard.
Hmm.
Looks like he's gonna stroke out. Bender's Game, she said. Drew said
Bender's
Gene
Game.
Wilder.
Was that the first movie?
Yeah, that was when that was right when they came back on air the first time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
I saw
have-
that movie
yeah.
before it was out. I'm gonna say it was like 2008 or 2009. They had a panel at New York Comic Con, and we got to see. There was only like 100 people in there.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
we all got to see that movie before it was released in theaters. It was fucking awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was again when they came back. So like those I have not watched over and over and over again like the seasons before that. So I'll have to. I think I have that on DVD. I'll have to dig that out and do that. Man, one thing I missed, there used to be an app for your phone where you could create your own heads and jars, and you could make it look like yourself, basically. I mean, you basically look like a Futurama character, but
That'd be normal.
they stopped updating it, so it kind of sucked.
Brian, you want yourself as a head in a jar?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
made one of myself.
Oh.
Actually, I made one for like every member of the Enter the Realm cast, like back in the day.
Nice.
But the app is gone, so I don't have the pics anymore.
Aw, that's sad.
Well, maybe. Hold on.
Oh no.
Where? Maybe I saved.
Drew says Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor in Stir Crazy was fun.
Mhm.
And Greg says Silver Streak was another gem. Nightwing and him says, I wished I laughed like that. My dad laughs like that at Looney Tunes, dude. Like the Wile E. Coyote, Taz, like any of that shit. He completely loses his mind. He just laughs. Sometimes you gotta let go, man.
Yep.
Let it go.
Just let it out, man. Don't hold back. It don't matter what other people think.
No.
Just let it go.
Let it out. Let it out. I laugh at the dumbest shit most of the time. Again, why I watch so much Monty Python. And do you guys remember any like flying circus stuff? Like the guy who goes into the argument office because he wants to have an argument with somebody, and this dude's job is to argue with people. Does anybody?
It sounds awfully familiar.
That's pretty fucking hilarious. Like the Chop and Broccoli song from Saturday Night Live, Steve Martin. Does anybody?
Anybody?
No.
Sadly, no.
Anybody care about this stuff?
I grew up Saturday Night Live and comedy. We watched stand up all the time and that kind of thing. I can't get away from it. I just made JD watch a stand up the other day because I needed some of it. I needed to laugh. There's a guy's called Chad. The guy's name's Chad Daniels. That's a funny dude right there.
Yep.
Like he'll make you cry, laugh. It's pretty bad, and he's got like full shows on Netflix. It's really hilarious. He talks about his kids a lot, makes fun of his son all the time. Super fucking.
John safe, don't rape.
It's really, really funny. Super good time.
John safe, don't rape.
Like talking about 18-year-old boys being Neanderthals and, you know, single syllable words are most effective. Shit like that. Just, you know. just a really funny dude. Makes a lot of really good points. Makes a lot of sense. Very real, you know. Not buttering much up. Just saying it like it is. My favorite is whenever he talks about his like 14-year-old daughter and he's like saying something about he gave her a chore list with 3 words on it and she asked where his chore list was. And he was like, I'm sorry, excuse me? And she like slowed it down and said each word slower so he would hear what she said. And he said he looked at her and he said something along the lines of, like, everything that gets done around here to ensure your safety and well-being is my chore list. Those 3 things that I asked you to do are the only 3 things I don't do. I'm not gonna do.
You know, all that other shit, all the other shit that gets done, that, you know, so you can enjoy your electricity and the roof over your head and the food that you eat and all that. Yeah, like, he went on.
He goes, fucking check. Fucking check. Oh, it killed me, man. I was dying. That guy's funny. And the nice thing about stand-up is you don't actually have to watch it. You can just turn it on and do other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, if you're watching stand-up comedy and you're one of those people that has the subtitles on, turn the subtitles off, because a lot of times the subtitles will pop up the punchline before the comedian says it. So
Yeah.
I was watching something once and I was like, hey, stop it.
Oh, that
Spoilers.
would suck, man.
Why would you? What?
Do you guys have any famous, like, favorite comedians?
I like Bill Burr a lot.
Bill Burr, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty common one.
I like a lot of old stuff, just like music. I know this isn't very popular, but I thought Bill Cosby was really funny
Back
when
in
he
the
did
day.
stand up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor, of course, Eddie Murphy.
I was a big fan of Carlin before he got super crotchety.
I loved it when he got super
I loved
crotchety.
it.
I liked it. I love Carlin all the way around.
No,
Andrew
when he-
Dice Clay.
Every last bit of George Carlin.
When he got really old, like,
Yeah.
he didn't get funny anymore. It was just
Oh,
there's
he
just
was
a lot
funny.
of cursing, you know?
I saw him right before he died.
Yeah.
I'm
I got to see him.
jealous of that, to be honest.
You know who I thought was funny if he's like uncensored is Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh,
When he's free to swear and stuff. That's like laughing like your dad. I mean, he'll have me going. It's so
what's
funny.
the screaming guy's name? I always forget it. I love
Sam
him.
Bobcat?
Kennison.
Bobcat
No,
Sam Kennison.
Sam Kennison. Yeah.
something?
I love that guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kills me.
Actually, believe it or not, I've caught some Ellen stuff in her early days. She was actually kind of funny too.
DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was pretty freaking hilarious back in the day.
All right.
Let's see. Drew said Andrew Dice Clay. Night Williams says Abbott and Costello and the Three Stooges. Charlotte said late Carlin was just an angry old guy ranting.
Yeah, it was. Exactly.
Greg T said I like Gallagher. And Drew and Charlotte said Sam Kinison.
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top.
Sorry.
Carrot Top.
My wife is not an Andrew Dice Clay fan, which is a big, huge shocker.
He's fine. It's just kind of like, I don't know.
His earlier stuff I really like, but I kind of stopped after he did like a Dice Rules, and then just like, yeah, that was cool. I'll just leave it on this note. I never really followed after that.
I didn't either. I just think he's just, I don't know. I think he takes it one step over the line.
Yeah,
Just one.
I agree.
As he got a little older, he got a little too far over the line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Robin Williams, Charlotte,
Robin
just
Williams.
Oh yeah,
like that guy gets me. Like,
of course, Robin Williams.
always did. I've listened to Robin Williams live at the Met more times than I've probably listened to most albums, music albums. So that's probably one of my favorite stand-ups. He goes off, man, about drinking and drugs and all kinds of shit. Eliza Schlesinger, yeah, she's probably said her name wrong. She's awesome. She's a funny chick too. I dig her.
And I actually like Louis C.K. even if that's unpopular now. But
Is it?
yeah, I don't know. He had a thing.
Yeah, something with some young.
Oh,
Like yeah, he had a Chimo moment.
But
he had a what
A
moment?
Chimo.
A chimo? I don't know what that means.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Child molesting.
Oh,
No, I
gross.
don't think it was that. I thought it was just him being inappropriate with women.
I think, yeah. I mean, like, I
I
think
don't know.
that's definitely a thing with him.
Yeah, if it's the other thing, JD, then it's, oh, I didn't know that. That's rough.
Didn't Aziz Ansari
Uh-huh.
have an issue with something like that too?
Yeah.
He was a pretty funny dude for a hot minute.
For a minute.
For a hot minute.
That's funny. You're funny for a minute.
Well, I mean, I hate to be a dick, but like every once in a while, you might want to think with something other than your penis.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm just sorry. I love you guys. I love guys. You know, most of my friends are men, but it might not hurt. You know,
Yeah.
like
Oh, I like to see it for sure.
yeah. And I agree with Charlotte. Louis C.K. is still funny. He was a funny dude. Just some shit went down. That's all. That's it.
Mm,
Have you guys ever seen The Aristocrats? What?
Like that Disney movie with the cats?
Like the Disney with the cats? Greg? Greg says Bob Saget is pretty raunchy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, not a surprise. Not at all. I feel like stand-up's kind of not a big thing as much anymore as it used to be. Like it used to be a huge deal. Now it's kind of like, just don't think people laugh as much as they used to.
What's going on over there?
He's smashing.
Someone answer that door.
So he's at the point where he's damaging the foam with the like concrete rocks that we have to pit them and make them crazy looking. Smash, damage.
crazy.
Because when you damage it, you get these kind of things going on. See?
Oh.
See all the pits and the pock marks, and it looks more like stone that way.
Oh, yeah.
Hits in the pox.
Yeah, it looks
You get
good.
a lot of damage.
Oof, excuse you.
Sorry, I'm gonna do it again. Sorry.
Chan, I heard that you finally let one go in front of JD the other day.
Why do you have to tell people about these things?
It's a monumental development in my life. You know, that's all.
I just it probably won't happen very often, but look, I ate a few deviled eggs
Mhm.
and some baked beans on the 4th of July, and as we all very well know, that baked beans and eggs can be quite a deadly
Yeah.
combination. So you don't want to hold that gas in. It's going to hurt you. You want to let it out and just, you know, give your guts a break.
Here to hear, folks. Give your guts a break.
I'm very lucky in the respect that my wife thinks that farting is funny because
It
I would
is,
be in trouble if she didn't.
It's very funny, and I'm sorry, fuck anybody who disagrees.
No, I think so.
Farts are the best. They really are. It's just burps are awesome too. Like this is your body. It's its functions. It's funny. It's gotta laugh about it.
Yeah.
I just don't do it in front of very many people, except I'll fart in front of my kids just to gross them out because it's really funny to see their faces. Like that's
God, Mom.
yeah.
You have to do that.
Like ew, Mom,
Mom.
you're gross. Yeah.
Why,
whatever.
Mom?
I remember when we were first dating, I was in the bathroom, which is right, like the powder room right off the living room. And I was doing my business, trying so hard to be quiet about it, and that wasn't happening.
Yeah.
And I came out of the bathroom. I even turned the water on to try to cover the noise.
No.
And I came out, and she was just laughing her ass off.
Mhm.
I'm like, what? She goes, oh my God, you were trying to be so quiet, but it just made it worse. You should.
Yeah. And the other thing most people forget, like if they turn the bathroom fan on, it's not loud enough that no one can hear.
No.
Like everybody can hear what's going on outside of the bathroom, regardless if the fan
Yeah.
is off or on.
Yeah.
You're just lifting the smell out of the toilet up into the ceiling. That's
Yeah,
all you're
yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Let everyone
Get-
enjoy it, says Drew.
Get some of that poopery and just let them rip. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah,
That poopery is magical stuff.
yeah.
It's another reason why I love the fart ninjas. Because you walk through our house and all you hear is farts. And
Yeah, yeah.
it's super funny.
I remember the ones on your refrigerator got me. What was that?
Slowly started scattering them through the house. So come Thanksgiving, you better be prepared, buddy.
Nice.
My favorite one's the one in the bathroom. I put it in the powder room and the laundry room because then if you do fart in there, you can blame it on the fart ninja.
Yep,
Nobody needs
yep.
to know. Let them rip.
Yep.
It's not a big deal.
It's incredible. It even smells bad.
Exactly.
How do they do that?
Yeah. They put the smell in there for you and everything. It's pretty awesome. It's good stuff. Yeah.
I don't know how well this is going to work. But
Have you ever been in a situation where you really had to fart and you just weren't in a place where you should?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
right now.
Oh, yeah.
Just trying not to shit my pants. Over
No, I
here.
don't blame the fart ninjas. I blame the dogs. Come on, man. Where you been? No, I'm kidding. I don't have to blame the dogs. Their farts are stinky enough.
Yeah, really.
Make your eyes water and leave a room.
That's dumb.
What?
I said, that's dumb.
There's one time I did let Maisie take the fall for a fart once when we were first hanging out.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Huh. Well then.
Sometimes, do what you gotta do. Yeah, dog farts are the worst, and I swear lab farts are the worst of all dog farts.
No way.
Yeah.
In Boston,
Oh, God.
they take
dog
a
farts.
lot of air in.
Oh,
I
boy.
know.
Oh, is that why they fart so much?
Yep.
It's that short palate issue.
Elongated palate.
Elongated.
It's called an
It's not-
elongated palate.
Sorry, I'm mistaken.
All right, chat, help me out here. I need something to go here.
Charlotte said one time she crop dusted in a Blockbuster video and this girl started hitting her boyfriend and yelling at him for shitting in public. Nice. Nice. Charlotte, you might just be my hero. I want you to know that. I mean, do you want to get super specific with it? Like,
Actually, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm good. I think I got it.
I had a dachshund in his.
Any
Drew-
jewels?
Drew said dog farts are the worst. He had a dachshund and his were terrible. Greg T said can of bread? ? Charlotte asked if we had any jewels. We
Can of bread for the centerpiece of the throne.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, it could be a
could
shelf
be a thing.
shelf gravy thing. We do have gems somewhere.
Jewels.
I tried to buy some that I thought would work
You guys
with
do have jewels. I've seen.
the Legend of Zelda stuff that we had, and
Mhm.
they were too big. Like they were huge. She asked if we had any skulls too.
Oh, start taking apart your Malleuses. Sacrifice them for the throne.
Bedazzle that thing.
Drew said bedazzle that thing.
I still think that's crazy. To each their own, I suppose. So I was thinking about making a scorpion tail for the end of the snake. You think that's a bad
Oh.
idea? Good idea? Too off the
Scorpion
mark?
tail for the end of the end of the snake tail. What do you think?
What?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just trying to think of something different.
I mean, coral snakes are not scorpions.
Yeah, I know. They also aren't Medusas.
I think the gems are in
That's
the bottom drawer if you're looking for
The
them.
bottom
Yeah,
drawer.
I think I'll just
Thank you.
leave it.
There's bags of all kinds of things.
These are like the.
Yeah, but there's other ones in there. There's bigger ones too, someplace in here. I'm pretty sure. At least I thought there were. Those are stones. That's that wooden stuff. Where are all those big, huge gems? Are they in there?
Where?
In that drawer? No?
No.
I could have sworn they were like right here somewhere. I just saw them.
Did you? Hmm.
They're not in that bottom drawer over there?
Mm-mm.
How very peculiar.
How bizarre. How
Just
bizarre.
The gems.
Hey, Jail. Greg T's leaving. He says, already all I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball.
No worries, Greg. We're not finishing the throne tonight.
Yeah, we won't be finishing it tonight.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, Drew, I think Brian convinced me not to do it.
Oh,
That's probably a good choice. I'll save that idea for something else.
Yeah, like an actual scorpion.
A scorpion.
can make like a scorpion dude.
get over here.
Big old spine that just kind of rips out of his back and has a big scorpion tail on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, you got it right there. You just figured it out.
I hate this thing.
Why?
This foam.
Oh. That's super weird.
Yeah.
Miss you too, JL.
Hi, buddy.
Everyone's doing pretty good.
What's up, Jason?
Oh,
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I haven't heard that in a while. Just opened a brand new bottle of Nolan oil.
Uh-oh. Don't spill it.
Yeah, I know. I'm always afraid of that.
Keep hold of it.
I got my trusty rattle can lid that it fits right
Holy
inside.
shit.
I don't know if anyone heard that
Wow.
except for you.
Thanks. I'm right here behind you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Oops.
Exactly what I needed. Nobody else heard that? Seriously?
I don't think so.
Hey, if you want to hear farts on air, tune in to last week's Figure Banging
or
right at
just-
the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Ace Milos.
That was loud. Did anybody watch Bobby's review on that Starscream today?
I started to.
Haven't had a chance yet.
Just watch the end where he goes over the joints and whatnot. Like when we did ours last week, I was a bit suspect on those knees, and Bobby, of course, no holds barred. That damn thing was having all kinds of trouble.
Huh.
Hmm.
Yep.
I passed on that one.
Yep. Me too.
Let's see.
I'm alright with the make toys.
I'm alright. Toys R Us.
I sold my Make Toys. I still have my MP11s though. Had a very good financial opportunity
Mm-hmm.
that I couldn't resist.
Ah, son of a bitch. Hmm.
So these chairs are kind of small.
The what?
These chairs that came with this table,
Yeah.
they're little tiny.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, there looks like these would be a good scale for like Figma figures. You know
Yeah.
how they run a little bit smaller.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? I got a Samus around here somewhere. Let me dig her out. But the G.I. Joe classifieds look a little big.
Oh, that
Here she
sucks.
is.
Just do something like that. And
I mean, they still work, but they're a little small.
you find them?
No,
You still looking for
I'm
those
seriously
gems?
surprised.
She's on the hunt.
They were enormous.
You sure they're not in like the treasure chests up there?
They might be. Do you want me to go look?
You don't have to. I don't need them right now. That's
Hey Chan, when you
Okay.
open the chest, make sure you go da-na-na-na when you open the chest.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Is that a Zelda noise?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I love that original game.
Damn, Charlotte got all 6 MP11s for $500. That's pretty wild.
Wow.
Yeesh.
And Charlotte, that's basically what I paid for mine because I went the KO route. I went the BB7 route.
Yeah. Yep,
So
me too.
I paid $60 for Starscream, and then it was probably was it 90 or 100 for each of the other ones?
Yeah, 90. They were like
Oh.
90 a piece.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's pretty good. Chat Wayne wants to know, JD, how would you do a swivel chair?
I want a chair like that. Thinking of a Kirk
the,
chair.
The Enterprise bridge chair.
Kirk chair.
I would
Interesting question.
use dowel rods and the like to, or like pops. I use a lot of lolly sticks.
Lolly.
And like straws. Be a good way to make the swivel.
Like the dowel rods in the straw.
Yeah.
And the dowel glued.
Yeah.
Could work.
It would.
I know. I was
I
just
know it
being
would.
silly.
Drew says the Shat chair.
The Shat chair.
Can't spell shatter without shadow or turd.
I found. I saw this thing where people were playing the Shatner game, where they would just go around overemphasizing what they were saying it really dramatically, and whoever stopped lost the game. So you go out to a restaurant and you order food and you say everything like Shatner.
That'd be kind of funny.
Oh, if you couldn't think of something, you lost?
Well, if you stop talking like that, you lost.
Oh, I got it.
Back again.
I'll have the eggs and bacon.
And please, no mushrooms.
You have to get
That's
like really
pretty good.
like, please.
Please, no mushrooms.
They bring a steak to your table and it's totally overcooked, and you look at them and say, Jim, he's dead.
God damn it.
I think it's Star Trek trivia. That's one of the most common phrases in that show. He's dead.
Dead, Jim.
Like Scotty. He was always my favorite.
Yeah. It's these Klingon crystals. We just can't keep up.
Just can't do it, Captain. Fucking cracks me up. Him and O'Hara. I love her.
You would.
I know.
She was pretty easy on the eyes, that's for sure.
I know, right? Legs for days, girl.
Yeah,
Legs for
yep.
days.
Very short skirt. Starfleet issue.
Mm-hmm. My mom watched so much Star Trek. It was insane. It's like she'll come over here. She would come over here, and we we would start talking about Star Wars, and she would just kind of look at us like, "I've watched a lot of it. I know it, but I know Star Trek better." I'm like, "Yep, I know."
Get out of the house. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's see. Nightwing and wants to know what phrase is always quoted but never used in Star Trek. The actor that played Scotty was a real badass. I know, Charlotte. Totally serious. I totally agree. He was the best. Drew said, "Got to find a reason to scream." God!
That was my favorite Star Trek motion picture, The Wrath of Khan.
So, when he said, what phrase is always quoted but never used in Star Trek? Is it, damn it, Jim?
Is
I'm
it
a doctor,
is it
not a whatever.
Damn it, Jim! I'm a
Doctor.
proctologist, not a
magician? No, I don't know. What is it?
Is it, Luke, I am your father?
No,
That's impossible.
that's not true. That's impossible.
You have to make the weird face though, because
Yep,
Sideways mouth.
Beam me up, Scotty is never used, I guess.
They say energize a lot.
Let's see.
My dad was big time into the original Star Trek. When that show came on, everybody shut up in the house.
Yep.
No talking, no noise, no bullshit. Because, you know, you couldn't just pause the TV back then. If you missed it, it was gone forever.
Yep.
And then the 80s came and
Yeah.
everything was on the VCR.
And he says, and beam me up. So beam me up is not used? Get out of here. Oh.
But never beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up and never beam me up, Scotty.
I'll take your word for it. I can't remember for sure.
Maybe he says, Scotty, beam me up.
Or beam me up, comma, Scotty.
Well, I mean, Wikipedia says it's a catchphrase that it made its way into popular culture from the science fiction television series Star Trek, the original series. It comes from the command Captain Kirk gives his chief engineer Montgomery Scotty Scott when he needs to be transported back to the Starship Enterprise. Though it has become irrevocably, I can't talk today, associated with the series of films, the exact phrase was never actually spoken in any Star Trek television episode or film. Despite this, the quote has become a phrase of its own over time. It can be used to describe one's desire to be elsewhere, technology such as transportation, slang for certain drugs, or a phrase to show appreciation and association with the television show.
Now you know.
Knowing is half the battle.
I love Scotty. Scotty's the best. What drug is associated with that phrase? I don't even understand that.
Scotty doesn't know. That's a good
Scotty
song.
doesn't know.
Don't
That's
tell
correct.
Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. I love that movie.
Me too.
Did you guys like the newest Star Trek movies?
I didn't watch all of them. I kind of got out of Star Trek after my mom and I wasn't living at home anymore. My mom and I kind of fell out and wasn't around to watch it on the regular. I think I kind of like bowed out at the beginning of Deep Space Nine.
That was my least favorite of the Star Trek TV series.
Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was okay, but it wasn't all that in a bag of chips, as they say.
Man, the debate between Next Generation and Deep Space Nine is as bad as the debate between Beast Wars and G1 Transformers.
I love the Next Generation. I thought that was great.
Captain Picard, he was the shit.
Yeah.
And Worf, love that guy.
And Riker.
Yeah.
Making moves on everybody. That doesn't matter.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course. I just kind of got out of it. It's not as, I don't know. It's fine. I like the original series and I'm fine. I'm cool with what I've already seen.
You are cool.
I'm not really.
You are.
I always like how they had the dude in the red shirt on the away team. You know, he was dust.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, You may as well just hang yourself now.
Yeah. Like, why are you even going down there, dude? Like, get out of the transporter. Like, just get out of there.
Beam me up. Beam me up, I think, is slang for cocaine-based rug.
Really? That's weird. I don't know anything about that stuff.
No, me neither.
I was a pothead. I didn't get into anything else except for maybe one or two psychedelics. That was it. That was good. That was enough drugs for me in my lifetime.
I had a small taste and I wasn't impressed. I'm like, how much did you pay for this shit? And they're like, oh, $100. I'm like, dude, I got a fucking bag of weed that's going to last me for fucking 3-4 days for that much.
I can drink a couple cups of espresso and probably feel about the same way. So I'm
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I don't think I missed anything by opting out.
I'm too hardwired. I'm too high wired anyway. I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's why I liked, smoke a pot back in the day because it bring me down. I wasn't
Yeah.
Just made me chill.
Nothing wrong with sitting on the couch watching Cartoon Network with a big old bag of Cheetos in your lap.
And laughing your ass off.
Right.
Yeah.
Some chocolate peanut butter ripple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. That's what I'm talking
Chex
about.
Mix.
Oh God,
That's
so
what,
addicting.
And every once in a while, I'd just watch Up and Smoke and laugh even harder because they got me too. Like those dudes know it's funny.
Those are hilarious. I hope you're not doing anything for the next few days. You just ate more acid than I've ever
seen anyone even.
He gets pulled over. The cop's like, "Can I see your license?" "Yeah, it's on the back of the car, man."
Oh, so funny.
"Open up, it's Dave." "Huh, Dave? Dave's not
He's not
Dave's
here,
not here, man.
No, it says Dave."
Yeah, Dave's not here, man.
Yeah.
You have to come back later. Dave's not here.
No,
No.
this is Dave. Let me in.
That was funny.
Dave? Dave's not here, man. I know. This is Dave. Yeah, Dave's not here, man.
Oh,
I don't know.
man.
What do we think?
Pee Wee Herman was in one of those too.
Yes, he was.
Sir, can I see your driver's license? It's on the back of the car, man. It's back there.
What's that black square you got?
Little 3-dimension.
Yeah, just.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And then we'll throw a gem on it.
Oh, cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's simple. It's not complicated. It's made of stone. You don't want anything too
foo-fooey.
complicated. Yeah. Exactly. Maybe if we do one out of wood, we can carve into it or something.
Get some fringes and shit hanging off of this thing. No. Yeah.
I think fringe would just be a little excessive. I don't really need to take it that far.
Is he gonna
What-
have a cushion?
I mean,
Should he?
yeah, should he?
Should
I
there
mean,
be a butt
you could-
pad?
You could sculpt one. I'm not saying make an actual cushion.
Or yeah, you could like carve some cheek imprints into the actual stone, because that would be helpful, right?
Yeah.
It
Good.
would-
Just
Look at his person.
Just give it some shape.
mhm.
This throne is well set.
Yes.
You get Ozzy Osbourne it with fringes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a little.
That's a good fit right there.
Mhm.
That looks good.
Very nice. Oh, I like it. Nothing too complicated. Fits real well.
It does fit good. His feet are planted flat on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, I put his legs up as far as I could get him. So
You definitely don't want his feet dangling over the edge.
no,
Mm-mm.
no. He's over here kicking like some little
Yep.
kid.
Yep.
That's the kind of throne I would want.
Hey, are we there soon? I gotta pee. I gotta pee.
Off with his head.
Charlotte said the seat should be worn smooth like a worry stone. Agreed.
Like a what?
Like a worry stone.
A worry
Hmm.
A
stone?
worry stone is perfectly smooth because you rub it all the time.
Oh,
So
well,
you want like where his butt cheeks.
What? I've
go to
never heard
be-
of this. Never heard.
Never
of
had a
this.
worry stone?
No.
Some people carry them in their pocket because it's like a fidget thing. It's helpful. Yeah, there you go.
It's
That's
pretty
good.
smooth. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kit rubbing, sir.
Yep. I am.
Maybe at the
They're rubbing.
shoulders too. Like that wouldn't be the worst thing.
Well, if you're eroding that stone with your ass, you got a pretty hard.
Well,
butt.
you have to figure it like you have armor on or something
Yeah,
over
yeah, I
time.
suppose.
It might smooth out.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't be free balling it on the chair.
On a stone chair.
JD, is that square perfect?
Yeah,
Is that a
Might
perfect
get a little
square?
cold.
I don't know. It should be.
It looks like a rectangle.
Does it?
Does
I
it?
don't know. Maybe it depends on the angle.
It's a funny angle.
Someone
Funny
measure those sides.
angle.
Yeah, someone measure that.
Someone measure them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's pretty damn close. It's really close.
I was just curious.
It might be a little longer this way, like a
Oh, what
literal
is that that you
tad.
have there? What is that, foam? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought
like-
that was something you found in a box or something.
It's like 3 layers of a
It's,
thicker foam, like a craft foam.
this stuff. All right, let's try and not make it upside down.
Silly wings.
Silly winks.
Yep. And there's different thicknesses, of course.
Yeah, you can get.
I can get it focused. I guess.
Found out that like some cosplayers use those sheets of foam for armor. You heat it up with the heat gun, and you can kind of bend it and damage it and do all kinds of fun stuff to it.
Hmm.
That's exactly why I did buy it, Charlotte, because it's called Silly Winks, and it made me laugh.
Damn it.
There's nothing like buying something just because. That's why I have bags of googly eyes in a drawer, because
Yeah, because they're googly eyes.
mentally unstable.
You heard it here, folks.
Never ever said that I did not. I wasn't crazy. I'm very crazy.
So that's what we'll
Look
be
at
like.
that. Pretty badass.
It's not going anywhere.
You also have a googly eye collection? Charlotte. I think we just became best friends.
I think my first Dio piece might be a throne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm
It's
inspired.
not anything super big, and you can add it to other dios too. It's pretty
I want
nice.
I want an Aether throne.
Oh, you found your jewels.
Huh?
Oh, that's the little
No,
ones.
those are the.
I have
they're
big
little
ones that are like
Oh,
bigger than quarters.
like the kind you put in fish tanks and shit.
Maybe.
Same.
I
I
mean,
have the
these-
same thing,
These
Charlotte.
might work.
Totally.
I don't know.
Did you ever see
That
the
little
people
piece
that
go.
take the beach balls and they paint them white and put black dots on them and make them look like giant googly eyes and then hide them in trees and make trees look like they have googly eyes? I want to do that really, really bad.
That's amazing.
Like that's a big to do before I die thing. I want to put them in the trees in our yard because
Thanks for
Because-
trimming that
because.
square, JD.
Huh?
Said thanks for
he said
trimming
thanks
that
for
square.
trimming the square.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I trim it square?
I
He
can
was
tell.
supervising you awfully closely there.
tell.
I'll send you a picture. I have pictures, Charlotte. I will be sending you pictures of this because it's amazing.
Yeah, we'll do something like that. See what
We'll both do it.
kind of
It's fine.
colors we got here.
Put some jewels outside the square as well on the back of the thingy bob.
Some smaller ones.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
And maybe some on his armrest. Or you can put googly eyes on the armrest.
Googly eyes. Yeah, googly eyes. Googly eyes. I don't want to bling it up too much here. Let's see.
So are they like adhesive or you just glue them on the stuff?
Yeah, they have. I think they have stickers on them. I'll glue it though, like after the fact.
These are very Easter colored gems.
Are they?
They're very
There's all
pastelish.
kinds of them.
We need
See,
some
there's
hard.
like-
we need some
like-
hard Roy G. Biv colors. 'Cause That's
The
how
green ones
Hordak
look cool.
runs.
Like these are just all different greens right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are cool.
And then we
I
got
like the
like
green.
purple,
I like the green
purple,
too.
Purple. That's a purple. That's more of a pink. That's a red. It's a really dark red. There's like ambers and yellow. That's a green as well. A different green. Blues. Oh, you guys can't see. I'm not even on it.
Ooh.
Like all those greens are different. These ambers are different. These reds are different. These purples.
That sounds awesome, Charlotte. I'm gonna put googly eyes on our trash cans. In the house and the ones that go out to the actual garbage just because I want to freak out the garbage men because they're dicks.
They're dicks. Creepy fucking dicks.
It'd be funny to put it like underneath the lid, so when they lift the lid up like that, you see a googly face. Scare them.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
green looks good.
Gotta make sure
And what?
they're still thinking, you know, they still function.
What from there?
So are you
I
just
definitely,
gonna put 3 of them in there, 4 of them in there,
I don't
one
know.
of them?
What are you thinking? What do you think?
I think if it's the right size, one would be fine. But if it's not, you're probably gonna have to put a couple of little ones on. Don't forget that you have those too, that you can stick on the smaller layers if you need to give it.
Oh, those are just like little studs.
Yeah, well, you have colored ones too that look like gems.
Oh yeah, the red ones. They're just red.
Or what if you put one in the middle and then you use the really tiny ones to outline the edge of the square?
Yeah.
Or put one in each corner of the smaller squares going down. That might be kind of cool. I don't know.
Or don't put anything in the middle and just have them outline the square.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see what all we got here.
Paint a raccoon on the inside and put googly eyes on it on the trash cans that go out to the garbage. Yes. I should do that. That sounds like a great plan.
Just that camera and wait.
Fuck those garbage men. Like the one guy we were walking the dogs before it got really hot out, like probably about the same time the garbage men go. And the one Wednesday, the one garbage man like totally did like that intimidation head thing where he was looking at Chewie through his eyebrows and just staring her down, and he didn't talk to her and he wasn't nice to her or anything. And she was losing her shit. Like, she did not like that. She didn't like him. And he was like, nope, it's fine. She's doing what she's supposed to do. Like, he was testing our dog or something. And I'm like, this motherfucker.
I should have just let her go. I should have just let her go. Let her fucking eat his goddamn arm off.
Just be like, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. That's exactly. Stand By Me. That's what came to mind.
That's another great movie.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out. We got time.
Yeah. I got to get it painted and primed and.
Well, I think that's that for tonight. What do you think?
Yeah.
Looks
good.
Yeah. Really good progress. That looks good.
It's kind of hard to see it with all my marker bullshit on it, but and the nice thing is like if you don't want to use this, you don't have to. You can toss that in the trash and just do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. Just a nice, quick little setup.
Yeah.
And fit nice in a DTOF or on a regular shelf or any whatever.
Yep.
It's good. I like it. I like the size. Good job, mister.
Good job.
Thanks. Good job.
Looks
Gravy
fabulous.
Cool. Well,
Good progress for 2 hours, 33 minutes, and 23 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta get faster at this.
I don't
No,
know.
that's good.
I think you're
you
doing
got a
good.
lot. Yeah, that's what my point was. You got a lot done in that time.
Yeah, and on top of that, you're breaking things up a little bit too, you know, so people don't feel rushed if they want to try to do it also.
Yeah, you got a whole 2 weeks to build your own.
Right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Did you guys finish what you were working on?
I did.
I got pretty far. I got some green stuff packed into the sides.
Oh yeah,
Very nice.
I got to put more on, but
Do you sand that down?
so yeah, I'll get it like smoother, and then I'll hit it with like some 800 paper or something.
Yeah.
Get rid of all
Nice.
my fingerprints, and then
Mm-hmm.
I might put something in there, maybe like some segments or something.
Like more
Like
scales or
belly
something.
segments or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Try and
yeah.
follow the sculpt a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
The sides
Good stuff.
or the
I
belly
can't wait
armor.
to see how it looks
Yep.
in 2 weeks when we get back together for this. That's great. What about you, Brian? Did you finish your stuff?
Yeah, I did. So
I hope I'm done by then.
I used that stuff, and his hands are no longer floppy fingers.
Oh, look at that.
No kidding, it worked.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So
Nice.
They're still pretty
Cool.
loose.
Oh, they're stiff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
okay.
They are stiff.
Hmm.
And they
Nice.
say that if you don't work the joint after you do it, you can always just run it under some hot water and try again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it rinses off.
With really hot water it does, or a heat
Nice.
gun or something.
Good to know.
So,
And what's that stuff called again?
Kiki.
called Kiki.
Kiki.
Kiki. You can get it on Amazon now. You don't have to get
Sweet.
it from overseas and stuff. So I did that, and I built. So that kit had 2 tables and 4 chairs, but I built. I'll do it this way. I built 2 chairs, and I have a size comparison. If I can do this.
All right.
There you go. That's how
Oh,
they
very
fit.
cool.
Wow. Nice.
And so as you can see, the G.I. Joe is a little big for the chair.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. And so the Figma, which is the Samus, scales a little bit better.
Whoa.
A little bit better, yeah, she does. Very good.
And yeah, so there you go. So she scales a little bit better with the chair.
That's good. I like it.
And then there's a table,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Woohoo!
Doesn't fold up or nothing, but it comes with 2 of these, which is pretty cool. So yeah,
Nice.
table. And
I mean, you
Cool.
stage something like if you were using it for the GI Joes, you stage something the perspective right, it'll
Right.
look fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess if you have the character sitting in them, it's probably not the best.
That's cool. Very good. Betty,
Do they fold
Betty,
up? Do they
Betty.
fold up, Brian?
They do not fold up.
Oh well. They look cool. They look like they
Well,
do.
I mean,
do.
you can lift it up, but it doesn't fold like the front
Oh.
ones don't fold.
That's
Gotcha.
okay.
Yep.
That works.
And they're just it's just a model kit, so just snip them from the things and put them together. That's it. That's all there
Cool.
is.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. How far did you get? You finish? You done? You done yet?
No, I got another layer of dry brush on. I have some other things I'll do tonight after we get off the show or tomorrow because I gotta wrap that up and I gotta get a wash on it still and some other little things. But we're getting there.
Mhm.
Finish it soon enough.
Everything is coming to a closing.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
That sounds right.
Everything.
What about you? Are you good? Are you in a good place?
Yeah.
Are you ready to be done?
I'm good for now. Yep.
All right. Let's get out of here so these people can go to bed.
Yeah.
All right, bedtime.
Tell them where you're at, Mike.
Mike Wells on Facebook. Here every other Wednesday in the chat on Into the Realm and Breaking the Mold on Monday and Tuesday, respectively, in the chat. And that's about it.
Nice. Brian, where are you at?
I am at Brinkalizer on Instagram and here on the Realm shows Monday through Wednesday.
Yeah.
See you, Drew.
Bye, Drew. Miss Chandra, where are you at?
You can find me on the Facebook as Chandra Cooper. You can find me Monday nights on Enter the Realm. Best part of my Monday, and hopefully yours too. Here with you guys every other Wednesday doing the ShelfGravy The ladies are taking a little break from the total package stuff, but keep your eyes open, pay attention. There'll be other things going on real soon. And that's about where I'm at. Running kids to work and trying to catch up with a list that I'm still behind on from last year. Woohoo! Anyway.
Those damn lists.
I know, right? Where are you at?
JD Brocious on the Facebook groups. Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live. And here on the Realm. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. There we go.
What are you doing there, Cunningham?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, everybody have a good night. Thanks for joining us. See
Yeah.
you all later.
Thanks, everybody.
Good seeing
Thanks,
everyone.
chat.
Bye.
Good night.
Have a good night. See you next
Hey.
time.
I found this. Beam me up, Matt. There we go.
There it is. There it is.
Miss you,
That
Matt.
pile of Coke.
See you later.
All right.
Baking soda.
Goodbye.
Toodles.